Hey guys, Mike here. Today we're going to take a look at Documents to Go version 3.3. A while ago I did a review of version 3.0. So really, if you're interested in seeing about Documents to Go and a lot of things that it can do, go check out that review. I'll put a link in with this video. This one here is just going to look at the 3.3 update, really just a couple of the features. One of them is really cool, and I just want to take a few minutes to show that to you. But in version 3.3, one of the big features is iPad support. So what's cool is the same application runs both on the iPhone and iPad. So if you own the iPhone version, you'll now have it available on the iPad. So pretty cool. So it is a native app, so it'll open up on the full screen. This is really taking advantage, I think, of the screen size of the iPad. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it. And but the one feature here I want to show you is you now have cloud storage. So you can both save and retrieve your files from some type of cloud device. And let me just show you a couple here that we have. You can add a new account. And right here has Google Docs. So if you have stuff inside Google Docs, you can access that. Box.net, Dropbox. You have iDisk. You have the public iDisk. And you have Sugar Sync. I'm going to do a little demo here with Dropbox. But first, I just want to say why this is so cool. When I reviewed the Pages, Apple's Pages app, which is sort of the Apple's productivity part of iWork that's similar to Word, Microsoft Word. It's a pretty cool having a word processor on the iPad. But one major issue I have with it is getting files on and off the iPad. You can get files on the iPad pretty easily. You can email it to yourself, for example, and you can also use different applications to open it inside of the iPad. But once you make your changes, what do you do with it? Well, you're going to have to email it to yourself. You can publish it to iWork. It's just really a pain. It would be nice if it had a way to save to a cloud easily. And you can also sync to iTunes is another way. So, in a real collaborative sense, let's say I have a document on the iPad and I have it on my computer. I can, edit it on the computer, save it, and then be able to pull it up on my iPad and make my changes, save it, and go back to the computer and do it again. That's what I want to do, but iWork or the Pages does not do that. So I was really, really interested in hearing about the new cloud storage inside of Docs to Go. And you know what? It works really well. So let's take a look here at the Dropbox. I got a little Dropbox account right here. This is the main screen. You can pull up files that's on the iPad. You could also sync it to your desktop, but really this cloud storage is really, really slick. So let's open this up. And actually, I'm still in the settings here. Let's go back there. Okay, so now we go to online files. And you can have multiple accounts. You can have multiple Dropbox accounts, I believe. So if you got storage all over the place, or maybe you're collaborating with other people, really cool. Basically share a Dropbox or use the iDisk public folder. Real slick for that. Let's say I don't want to belabor how cool this is, but basically, let's say you got a Salesforce out there. Everybody has an iPad. Okay, you got to get the latest prices out there. So you can save it to your iDisk or to Dropbox, and all the sales reps can pull it up in the field. They can even save some of their they can even put in reports and send it back, and people can pull it up back at the home base. Really, really cool stuff. So anyways, here we go. We brought it up, and when you first open it up, it'll sync to your Dropbox. So I got the most recent version, but if you want, you can do a manual sync right here. It takes just a couple seconds to go out there. I'm actually over Wi-Fi, and this is the iPhone or the iPad 3G. The 3G is really where this really shines. It's a little slower over 3G. I just did that over Wi-Fi. It just takes a couple seconds, but not a big deal. And then what you can do is you can actually download some stuff. So actually, let's open up this one here. It takes a minute to download it. Again, over Wi-Fi, it's real quick here. And this is a PDF, so it's actually a decent document reader also. So you can go through and read any files that you have on here. Through there, and I just pulled that up over my Dropbox. Now, if I were to make changes to that, I refresh it, and I can just basically re-download the latest version. And down the bottom has a little timestamp tells me the latest. But let's open up a Word document. This is the pretty cool thing. Now, this is just I picked a random document on the internet. It's some basic resume. So it doesn't mean anything. It's just a template. So what I'm going to do here is let's make an edit. So we'll just click it right there, and it brings up my keyboard. I can make my changes, right? And I can do formatting, I don't know, whatever I want to do. If I want to change let's say we want to make it centered, and, let's say if I want to select this line right here, tell it to select, and let's make this whole line, bold right there, right? Okay, so let's say those are my changes. Now we can go back. Now it'll tell you that what I can do, I can discard my changes, I can save my changes, or I can save as. So we're going to tell it to save, so I'm not going to create a new document. And there you go. You're ready to go. It's just uploaded that to Dropbox. Now, you're on 3G. It'll give you an option to sync. So let's say you want to work on 5 documents. You don't have to go through the process of syncing every time. You can basically do a batch sync. So pretty cool. So just a real quick look here at the new Docs to Go 3.3. Really, really slick. Nice iPad version. You have a lot of the features or has all the features that the iPhone and iPod Touch works. But this cloud storage is really, really slick. I'm going to use this a lot. I have been using this a lot. And I just want to share with you guys because it's really cool. And of course, you can use this, on the iPhone and iPod Touch. So, let's say, same thing. Bring up your documents, edit them. And what's really cool is if you got your Dropbox on your desktop, you're set to go. It automatically syncs between them. Pretty cool stuff. So once again, Docs to Go 3.3 for the iPad or basically the iOS. All right, guys. This is Mike from Insanely Great Mac. Thanks for watching.